'Tis the season to be a leaker. This is easily the earliest we have ever seen leaks come out, and we have the entire team leaked. So we're going to be sharing those leaks, talking about investments and the impact on the market. If you guys enjoy, make sure you drop a thumbs up. And of course, if you want more daily FIFA 22 market videos, make sure to subscribe. Yeah guys, this is actually a little ridiculous that we got the team so early. I'm going to share my whole opinion on it after. But let's get into the leaks. We're going to start off with just 3, and 3.
Huh?
We have Claude Maurice, and it looks like we are going to be getting 2 full teams of this. This looks like just a team 1. We're also going to be looking at Correa and Gomez. So these are going to be 3 really nice cards. Now you guys have to keep in mind with Freeze, what we tend to usually see is that there's a lot of position change and then boosts in other stats. So for example, you know, Correa could move down to right back or center back or left mid, right mid, whatever it might be, and then he'd get boosts appropriate to that situation. So right now in our next 3, we have Gabriel Jesus, Koundé, and then Mbabu. So these are like 3 really good cards in the game. They're going to be really sick, but we could see Gabriel Jesus maybe go to be a right winger like he's been in real life. Maybe he goes to left wing or something like that, and then he gets some really nice boosts to make him more usable. Koundé could go up to CDM or something, and Mbabu could become a center back or even maybe a right winger or something cool like that.
Oh mate, has he got Mbabu at centre?
Then we also have Pereira, Rashford, and Scholes. I wouldn't be surprised to see Rashford get turned to a striker in this promo.
You're right, Neymar. Yeah, Sonia.
He would be really sick. And even Scholes, man, the left back from Dortmund, he could be a really sick card in a different position or something like that. And then we have Adama Traore and then Valverde. So far that is all we have as far as impact players go. We also are going to be seeing a Christian Pulisic SBC come out, and it's going to be a player pick one where you could choose between 5-star weak foot or 5-star skills, which I'm a huge fan of those kind of SBCs. But it's going to be a pretty good promo, so I assume it's going to be coming this Friday, obviously, since the whole team is out. Little early, but hey, it's out, man. So, you know, we're going to have to cover it because it's going to impact the market a lot more. So if we head on over to Footbin here, and the reason why I don't want to make these leak videos, like seriously, I'm not a big fan of leaks. I'm okay if they come out the day of, but a whole week, this impacts the market very differently because what you're going to see is a lot of over investment. And it's why I'm making this video now, obviously, because we're going to see a lot of people, a lot of TikTok traders, a lot of just big Discords advertising cards all week to invest in. And in return, this is going to make cards go up a ton. You're going to see a lot of out-of-pack investments and stuff like that. Just take a look at someone like Valverde, for example. You know, he's got an 83 rated card. He's not a horrible card. Obviously, he's kind of fodder. You're going to see that his card is probably starting to pump up a lot, just like any of the other cards that are going to be going out of packs. So yeah, as you can see, Valverde was like 1.8k on Xbox, and he's starting to move up. It hasn't been significant, but still a 400 coin rise, you know, that's a lot of coins people can make. And again, we're kind of a week away. I'm sure many people haven't realized that leaks are already out, and as they get spread around more and more throughout the next week or so, you know, I expect to see these cards go up even more. And when they do go out of packs, you're gonna end up seeing, like on a Friday, a lot of people will be invested in these cards. So there's gonna be a lot of over investment. So if you guys do invest in these cards, which, you know, it's not a bad shout to do, especially because we got the team so early, you have to sell in the hype and you have to sell before content drops, especially if you're invested in some of the other cards. For example, Gabriel Jesus, he's probably the same thing. He's probably pumped up a little bit now that people know he's going to be in the team. And you can see here, yeah, he's gone from 1k to 1.5k. So already a 500 coin rise. It's a 50% return on investment if you bought in before the leaks were out. So guys, I expect to see these cards continue to pump up as people look to invest and go in. You know, you can definitely ride the wave, but you want to sell beforehand because, like I said, what's going to happen is people are going to dump on Friday. And no matter what, even if they're out of packs, there's going to be so many people invested, it won't make a difference. Now, I do want to look at some actual investments and stuff we can look in. So we obviously don't have any positions for any of these cards. We don't know who's going to be where or whatever it might be. But you may see some panic on special cards of cards that, you know, already have them. So Gabriel Jesus, he obviously has another card already. Don't be surprised if you see some panic in the lead up to his promo card coming out. And again, don't be surprised when the card goes right back up just due to the freeze being in a different position or whatever it might be. So I would definitely look at some of these alternative cards. We actually just recently saw there was a card in Team the Group Stage who had a couple special cards that we saw actually rebound back up after a while. Was it Ronaldo? It might be Ronaldo. Let's take a look.
2 hours later.
So it was actually Vinicius Jr. and look what happened to his card when the team of the group stage came out. The team of the group stage was obviously much more expensive. And what ended up happening is the card dipped down for the promo days and he ended up rebounding back up. I wouldn't be shocked to see this happen with any cards that are leaked into FUT Freeze or whatever. And just like team of the group stage, although we didn't get much fodder investments that are going kind of out of packs are going to do very, very well. Now, Trent and Bruno, obviously they came out on the Sunday, so they haven't really been out of packs for much. And if they were on Friday, you'd see these cards up more. But, you know, Trent hit as low as like 16K, he's up to 19 now. Bruno hit as low as another price like that, like 3K below 20K or some and Bruno hit as low as like, what was it, 22K I think it was, and he's back up to 25K. So these out-of-pack fodder cards tend to do very, very well. So definitely kind of take a look at that heading into Freeze. We're going to get a ton of SBCs, and like I said, I think we're going to see a team 2, because if we take a look at the calendar here, and I'll zoom it in so you guys can see, it's kind of weird that we're getting Freeze a little early, because Freeze starts here on the 10th, which it seems likely to do. We're going to probably see a team 2 in the 17th, and then that means the promo would end during the holiday period, you know, the 24th to the 31st. I find it very hard to believe that EA aren't going to include anything in this time period. I really, really think that we might get some kind of holiday themed promo that week, because it doesn't seem like an EA thing to do during, you know, Christmas and New Year's, where a lot of new people will be getting their hands on the game. A lot of people have time off of work and school. It doesn't seem like an EA thing to do where they would leave no promo on the game during that time period. So I expect some kind of festive promo to come out, or it could be like a FUT Player Days or something, a re-release of a lot of the good cards, but it'll be something insane. So I definitely would get ready and start preparing for that, because it could be pretty crazy. Now guys, I would be very careful with a lot of the meta cards this time around. Anything in packs I'm definitely avoiding, so golds I would probably avoid, and even some of the special cards I'd be careful of, because FUT Freeze is very unique in that we get a ton of meta players in just a bunch of positions that, you know, they usually aren't in. So this in return ends up kind of pushing cards down. You know, if we get an Adama Traore card who's a right wing or a left back or whatever, you're gonna see like left backs in the Prem go down if he gets a left back card, or if Gabriel Jesus is a left winger, you might see like some of the left wing Prem cards go down a little bit in price as you get another alternative. And this is going to be the trend you see for the next couple months when we get these boosted cards in different positions and stuff like that. You're going to see that these other meta cards that we currently have are just going to go down in price, just due to the fact that there's more alternatives to choose from. For example, right wingers in the Prem, we literally don't have many good options. We literally have Mo Salah, and I want to say that's it. So if we do end up getting, you know, a couple cards in the next few weeks of Premier League right wingers that are very, very meta, in return, you're going to start seeing Salah's price go down a ton on a lot of his cards, just due to the fact that there's more options. I mean, yeah, look at this. You literally have 2 usable cards to use that are right wingers. You have any of Salah's cards and then Joe Cole. Other than that, there's really not anyone else you can use at that position. So once we start seeing more right wingers come in, you're going to see that, you know, Salah's price will go down as there's just more choices to choose from. And EA are going to release meta cards, don't get me wrong. So yeah, guys, we'll have a full-on investment guide probably Thursday, like before the promo. For me, you know, a lot of it's selling the hype and do all that, I guess, but there's not too much to pick up. But this is kind of a growing problem in FIFA, and I'm not a huge fan of this overinvestment stuff, because like I said, there's going to be a ton of people who end up losing coins on Friday when the promo drops, because people aren't telling those kids when to sell and whatnot. But the problem I have right now with the fact that leaks are coming out so early is, again, that it's ruining the game. The market is obviously going to go crazy in overinvestment, and a lot of cards that are going to go out of packs. You're going to see a lot of leaks and everything come out, and people gaining so much clout for really nothing. But for me, it kind of spoils the promo. I mean, I guess it's fine because, you know, a leak video out so early, it's going to get views, but like it just sucks because the game has no surprises, and I'm going to be real with you guys. The gameplay has been good this year, but the problem with the Ultimate Team aspect is the game completely thrives on content. You know, if you want a real football experience, career mode is the way to go, and the gameplay is very good for that this year. And it's a shame we don't have any online career mode type thing, because I think it would make it so much more fun. But with Ultimate Team being so content driven, you know, I guess it's fine when the leaks come out a couple hours before the promo starts on a Friday. I think that's cool. I think it hypes it up. I think it gets people excited. We know the whole team a week early, and with the whole team out already, it's like, what is there to look forward to? And I mean, don't get me wrong, the players are going to probably be good, but the selection isn't the greatest, I guess you can say. And I don't know, maybe that's just me because, you know, I've been through so many of these promos now. But for me, the promos have been getting repetitive. I thought Black Friday was really cool because it was something brand new. It's something very different. But Freeze really isn't new. It's going to be just like any other promo we get between January and March, where it's just a boosted team with guys in different positions and stuff like that. There's no playable upgrades. The SBCs, I mean, yeah, the Pulisic SBC is probably going to be good, but like, we've seen it before with Inaki Williams last year, and I believe we had, what, in Kunku this year. So it's like, that's cool and all, but for me, it's just like, it's going to kill the game faster because, let's be real, guys, the leaks that are coming out, like, if they keep coming out this early, people just won't be hyped for promos, and it'll kind of ruin the promos. And what you'll end up seeing happening is people just kind of stop playing the game. It'll kill the game faster because the hype isn't there and the gameplay isn't good enough. It's not fun enough to keep people playing anyways. You don't see Fortnite, for example, in Epic Games, you don't see them leaking what their big events are, like, no matter what. I mean, like, it's like EA really aren't proud enough of the surprise that their game could bring. Like, they don't want people to be surprised, or they just know the promos are dead boring and whatever. But yeah, I don't know. I wish that they would crack down on leaks, but unfortunately, I think we're going to continue to see leaks start coming out earlier and earlier. I mean, even this year was a start of something earlier. Last year, we ended up getting leaks usually like a day or so before the promo. Like a Thursday leak would be insane, but usually it was like a Friday morning we would get them. This year, it started to be on a Wednesday that we got leaks, and now you've seen a leak on a Sunday night. So I wouldn't be surprised if we start getting, you know, Team of the Year leaks tomorrow or something like that. It's crazy. If you guys want more FIFA 22 content and you want to learn how to make more coins, check out this video right here. I will be back tomorrow with a huge icon swaps video that you guys do not want to miss. Until then, guys, peace.